ready? 3, 2, 1. What's up, bro? Didn't start very well. 3, 2, 1. All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another Poppy Nation podcast.
Wow, it's been ages since we did like a face-to-face one.
Yeah, so if you've been keeping up to date, we've got all the Zoom podcasts happening, and we've got a bunch on the YouTube channel, on Dennis's YouTube channel, Dennis Cool.
Yes.
And we've got a very special one back up in real life, in person, with the one and only Soul Roger Boogz. Give it up for Soul Roger Boogz.
What's up, everybody? And thanks, what's up, Jack and Dennis? Thanks for inviting me for this podcast.
Dope, yeah. Thank you for coming, man. Like, I really appreciate it. First thing I want to ask is, so, what brought you to Australia?
Originally, my thought is just for study, for doing my master degree here, because I just want to, experience more overseas life. And I've been to America before, but it's a bit short time. But so I want to experience a bit longer time. So I was thinking about why not just doing a master degree. So
What were you studying?
I did double major. So my main major was computer control engineering, and sub major was telecommunication engineering.
Okay.
So I graduated from UTS though. So that's the original purpose for coming here. Yeah, I think that's why.
And why did you have any other countries in mind, or you were like, yep, I want to come to Australia?
Yeah, I've always want to visit like Canada as well.
Yeah.
And then maybe some European countries. And recently maybe thinking of some like island. Yeah.
Okay, dope, super dope.
Like Fiji or somewhere.
Yeah, that's dope. Well, that's awesome. And yeah, man, so what brought you to Sydney? Why Sydney out of all the other
Wow, good
states?
question. I was actually struggling about choosing in between Sydney and Melbourne. And I nearly chose Melbourne, but yeah, I say that's just like the fate. Like I just choose Sydney.
What was what brought it to Sydney? What was that factor?
It's just the offer though. It's like, because UTS gave me, both RMIT and UTS gave me offer, but I think I just somehow, just randomly choose Sydney because Sydney got Opera House. Because for foreigners who never came to Australia before, like I think the famous thing, like the things that attracts them is I gotta go to Sydney to visit Opera House. It's like landmark.
Yeah. So you were like, I may as well just live there, and then it's done.
Yeah. So I might just go choose Sydney. And it's actually a very random choice, but for me now, I think it's the best choice I have ever made.
How many? I think random would have been like, this is dope popper in Tasmania from China. I would be like, huh? Why Tasmania? So how many years have you been here for now?
Wow, I think a bit more than 4 years. So I came here, I still remember the date. It was November 16th, 2016. So
2016, wow.
2016, so it's like definitely 4 years, a little bit longer.
I still remember hearing about you from Noxie.
True.
So Noxie hit me up first saying, there's this really dope popper from China here, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, dope, link me up. Like, how did you get in touch with B-Boy Noxie?
So I have a teacher, his name is Nasli. He's one of my main teacher in China, and then he had some students who study overseas, like study in Australia, in Sydney before. So I connect with him first, and then he just referred me this students in Sydney, and those students had connection with Noxie. So it's like,
were they poppers or were they b-boys?
Don't really know. I think just random like students who take crossover class.
Okay.
And then they probably just know Noxie.
Right.
So it's like a lot of bridges.
That's so funny, hey.
Yeah.
I think you would have found crossover anyway.
True. That's true.
I think it's cool how you went through like your teacher Nestle and then to Noxie, and then to the rest of the community in Sydney.
The
which is
bridge,
cool.
the connection.
Did you do much research on the Sydney community before you came?
I actually did. So I searched the studio first. It's funny because Crossover came first in the search result, the search list.
Good job, Jay.
Good
and
job.
the whole team at Crossover.
Shout out to Jay. Yeah. And also I searched a bit Australia popping battles and a little bit history, and of course I watched a lot of Jack's video and Keanu's video and Stale Biscuit's video and Dennis' video.
Oh, might be. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
So-
waiting for my mention.
So it's actually gave me a lot of surprise, and made me feel really happy because I know there are good people here that I can learn from, I can jam with. Because before, for people from China, like they don't really know Australia popping scene.
I was gonna say, like, did you hear about? Like, I know you did your research, but did you hear it all about Australian popping before then?
Not really. Yeah, not really. Yeah.
Yeah.
So unless I do.
You're
my
gonna put us
research.
on the map over there now. Anyway, you're repping Australia.
Yeah,
I
for
wanted
sure.
to go before we go into like your journey
Yeah.
in Sydney and Australia with dance and popping.
Yeah.
What's your background in China for the people who don't know? And like, I'm keen to learn as well. Like, when did you start popping and how did you get
Right,
into it
right.
and all this?
Cool. So I started in 2008. It was random as well. So I didn't start dancing in popping. I actually started in breaking for a little bit for like 3
Breaking?
It's a familiar story for many poppers who couldn't make it in the break league.
So it was really funny. It was just one of my classmates did a simple freeze at a PE class. He just like sort of show off his moves. I was like in shock. So I asked her like if I can learn this type of moves. So that's basically how I get into dance, get into breaking.
Yeah.
And then I practiced like a couple of months, and I saw another guy just popped his triceps.
Boom.
Yeah, for me it was like, okay, later's breaking. I'm
Just
going
doing
to learn
popping.
this one. Yeah. So and then I found when I got into popping, I just like being super addicted to it, and then obsessed with it. Like I want to practice every day. I want to dance every day.
That's
And
dope.
then
And did you learn from Nasli straight away?
oh, not yet.
No.
Not yet.
So who were you learning from at that
So
time?
Tyro was my first legit.
cool.
Popping Tyro was my first legit popping teacher.
Mm.
So even before I went to learn from Tyro, I just learned from like people who's like my seniors at my high school,
Yeah.
but not really learn properly. So when I found out oh, there's a studio in my city and good teachers out there as well.
Yeah.
So I just went to took Tyro's class, and then after that, like a couple of years later, and then I went to another city because because college stuff. So I went to another city, a northern city called Dalian. So then I met Nasli. So yeah. So
Were there
Tyro
many
first.
poppers at that time, like learning from Tiro and then learning from Nasli? Was there a lot of poppers already, or was it not as big yet?
I remember there's still a lot of people because we got a huge population anyway. So yeah, but I reckon there were more students of Tyro than Nestle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How many do you think in like a class you would take?
Wow, I think back in like 2009, 2010, around 15.
Oh, okay. So it's a
15
good number.
average.
Still.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah.
And where else did the dance, or like did you go for dance before Sydney? Because like you learned from Jazzy J, right? So how did you make your way to New York, and like how did that all happen?
Oh, cool. So as I talk about, my second teacher was Nestle. So he was kind of like one of the most important influence for my style. For me to find like why I love Boogaloo style and stuff. So he introduced me like jazzy dance, his style and stuff. And he's also the first person who introduced jazzy style, brought jazzy style into China.
Okay.
So he showed me his video, and then I found out that, oh wow, like this is something I'm just really into it. Like I need to learn from it. So, and I had a chance that my uni has an exchange program, not
Yeah.
really like a study program, but it's just like a short time, like a working holiday exchange
Yeah.
program, in between my uni from USA. So I just signed it up. And
Sick.
then I passed the English test, the interview test and stuff. And then, so the thing is like, they ask you to work for 3 months. Once you've done, they give you 1 more month for like extended visa for you traveling around interstate in America. So I just utilized that chance. So hustle first, make money first, and then the last month I went to New York.
How long were you there for in total?
Like around 4 months.
Oh, that's dope. And do you think that helped your English heaps, like before you came to Australia?
Well, definitely,
Must be, right?
definitely, yeah. Because you know the environment is the key when you
Yeah. That's super dope.
language.
Yeah, because I remember when you came down, I was like, "Whoa, are you from China?" But you obviously your English is was very well spoken,
Thank you.
and I guess it made communicating with the Sydney community a lot easier.
True. That's very true.
Yeah, because I felt like a lot of overseas people when they come down, they always
They might struggle
they struggle, and then they just hang out with the people that speak
from same country.
yeah same country, so
Yeah.
it's a bit familiar. But because you can speak English, and it made it easier for you to make friends and talk to
That's
people.
very true. Yeah.
I mean, it's not impossible for like if you're Chinese and you come in, your English isn't great. Like we've had other poppers in the past that it slowly gets better, and they're
Yeah.
still like just as part of the community and close. But I definitely think that gave you a foot in the door to be like,
True.
what's up? I'm Soul
Yeah.
Roger Boogz, blah blah blah.
I still remember, like, for a good example is Gino when he came down.
He was all like Gina was dope, and we hung out with him all the time and
Yeah.
blah blah blah. But there was definitely a language barrier, but
Yeah.
it was still there, and his English got better and better.
Yep, I still remember he was cracking jokes, sarcastic jokes. I was like, he got English.
Now you know he's got the English down. What about your? I know you researched Australia before you came, but what was your impressions of it when you arrived? About not just popping and the street dancing, but I guess
Yep.
being in Australia.
This is a super good question, and this is also this is the thing I also talk about a lot when
Yeah.
I communicate with my Chinese friends. One of the best thing I can feel and I can learn is because the country is under the cross culture and multicultural, so this type of concept, this type of mindset just penetrate into any type of industry, any type of aspect in life as well. So dance for sure. So people here when they dance, for me, might be a little bit less skills or less steez, but more like complete in a dance wise, because the character, the expression, it's more important about who they are, like when they dance. So that's something I think our country should learn more, should improve. So that's the best thing I feel. Like that's the most impressive thing I feel when I actually watch Australian poppers dance. Yeah, it's like unlocked a lot of pathways in my head.
Oh, that's cool. That's dope to hear. How about in terms of events? Like, were you worried there won't be many events? Like, did you find like, oh, there's plenty of events here, or you thought there could be more?
I think the amount is decent. Like, is good. Like, yeah, it's alright. Doesn't have to be like that much. Or and it's I think it's just at the decent amount for me.
Yeah, cool.
And another thing I want to say is when there's an event and then people who dances different genre will come to support as well. So that's a really good thing, because sometimes in my country, like if there's a popping battle, the audience probably just only poppers.
Yeah, right.
Locals would come to
Not
watch
mixed.
hip hop. Yeah, but here, like, you know, like people just know to appreciate different type of expressions.
Yeah. Which is dope. So, what about like let's say in terms of battles here, what's one of your best memories of a battle here in Sydney?
Battling Popping Jack.
Battling me? Yeah, when you smoke me, and I don't know what
I'm
event
joking,
that
I'm
was.
joking. No. I think the best memory is probably Poppy Nation State versus State.
Super dope.
Yeah, Destructive Steps.
Are we putting it up?
Yeah, let's watch a little bit.
Okay.
But like, let's talk a bit about that. So we did the prelim to make a team
True.
here.
So we did New South Wales qualify first.
Yeah, the qualifier. Who was in your team?
So it was my crew, USB crew Co and Mackenzie, and also with Jiggy Jaya from Stelby's crew and Yellow Boogie Funk, and also AUX crew member, which are Respect and Chris Gusty.
Yeah, dope. So it's super like dope, strong powerhouse team
I reckon, yeah.
for sure. Shall I put sound on or not?
It's good sound. It's fine.
Nice.
That was the last battle of the night, I reckon.
I was so happy with this, man, to see all of you, if you guys battle together and like doing a state v state. That's so cool. So this was at Ultimo Community Center.
Yeah, Ultimo Community Center.
Well, I really like the matchup, you versus Kevin.
Yeah.
It's funny because both of us are Chinese and we've been living in Australia for a long time, and our birthday on the same day. It's not. It's just
What? Is it really?
Yeah, we had.
Holy crap. Are you the same age?
I think he is just a little bit older than me. A little bit.
That's trippy, huh?
It's very funny.
Same day, you both wear glasses.
Yeah, both were, and on that day, both were the bowler hat.
That's trippy, huh?
It's very funny.
So this is one of your best memories. Was there was it just because you got to battle as a team, or because it was like state v state, like you really felt like you're repping Australia sort of thing?
I think both, like the New South Wales team, and I always feel more, feel more, you can say hyped or feel more energy when when I'm in a team. So
Yeah, because you guys can work together,
work
and
together
make
and
it.
communicate.
Oh, that's dope. So that's cool to hear. How about like Popping Nation? Because you did jump in and coach. So how was that experience?
Yeah, true. That was great experience for me because the first row for me in Population was invited for judging. So thanks, Jack and Dennis.
Yeah, that's dope. It's great to have you.
Yeah, and then I did a coach session with my crew member Mackenzie, and then just like I said, I also entered as a competitor, like the state versus. So I pretty much experienced.
You experienced the whole thing,
Yeah,
which
the
is
whole
dope.
thing.
From judge to competitor to coach.
To coach, yeah.
That's dope,
That's
man.
really good.
I want to have that experience. If someone want to run one,
Yeah.
Dennis and I can enter. And this is your team. This was Raw Fonkerteerz.
Yeah, being a coach in Population, it feels really different from just teach at studio.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we had so much fun, man.
Yeah.
You can make a bond. Like, see, look at Chippy over here with Mark Ma and Mabel.
Yeah, Mabel.
Just going for it. That's dope.
Megan, the bag.
That's
Because
so
you
dope.
really need to care about like each people's personality.
Yeah.
And
It's not just like teaching a class.
Exactly.
There's a lot more.
There's a lot more to do. And the relationship between the team members like have to be very thoughtful.
Here you are on the side here. It's given the do this, do that, double pop, do your W. Look at these judges sitting way too close. You could never do that these days.
No.
Spread out, people. Spread out. Here's Sophie.
Sophie from Singapore.
So that's dope. You got to experience this Popping Nation all around.
Yeah.
I think you're pretty lucky to be able to do so, because some people have only been able to enter, or some people have just judged and whatever.
Even just one type of row, I think people will enjoy it anyway.
Yeah.
Like not even mention like 4 rows.
Yeah. That's so cool. And how about like, do you have any other questions on Popping Nation?
What was the most difficult coaching?
The most difficult thing during the coaching?
Yeah.
Well, I would say is I have to handle the imbalance between the levels of students, because some people may a little bit stronger, more experienced, and some are a little bit new, and their personality could be shy. So even because for coaches we always want to, of course we push them, but we don't want to push them too hard. So sometimes the balance is the thing I need to handle. Sometimes could be in a dilemma for me.
And you were coaching this with Mackenzie, is that right?
Yeah.
So that's good. You guys got to work together and
Yeah.
And
And Mackenzie
coach
actually
together.
helped me a lot as well because that's my first time coaching.
yeah.
Yeah.
Was Mackenzie's first time? No.
I reckon. Wait.
Second
Oh
time?
yeah, I reckon that's also his first time.
Oh, okay.
But he was in the team before. Like
Yeah. So he knew kind
he
of
knew
what was going
sort
on.
of, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk about now. I think your teaching,
Yes.
because you've gone into like battle a little bit of this. But anyway, I want to talk about you teaching. So where have you taught in Sydney, and can you talk about some of your students you've made here?
Oh, cool. I would love to say that. So basically, crossover and the other studio, the one at Moscow. So this studio, the two studios are the ones that I'm teaching at. Yeah, I'm really happy that I've got some new students like that. They were absolutely beginner, but they are keen to try popping, like keen to challenge themselves, like Yuki, like Olivia, like Luan, and other like Marco as well, and Doria. They recently come to my class.
How long have you been teaching for in Sydney? Did it take you a little while to get a spot and all this sort of stuff?
I think basically everything went pretty smooth. I
Yeah.
think I started teaching. Sorry, I couldn't really remember. I think it was in October, but I think it's 2019 October.
Right.
Sorry.
So I think it's a kind of good transition. I guess you got into the scene, you met everyone, you represented in battles, you
Yeah.
did things, and then the next progression was to teach. And yeah, so what we're watching now is your crossover
video
yeah,
project.
yeah, your video project, which was dope down at around like the ICC
Yeah.
monorail area. And that's cool, man. Like, because I see like Loan's doing so dope. So
Yeah,
you
she's
helped her
been
a
really,
lot.
She works really hard and really dedicated into all the type of training and class as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
like
really good.
she's getting it. So it's dope.
Yeah, she started as she told me that she started as learning in K-pop. She started.
Oh,
learning
okay.
Oh, K-pop. Okay.
And then somehow she just saw popping class at crossover, I reckon. So firstly she took Keanu's absolutely beginner class.
Right, yeah.
And then she saw my class is straight after because we
So she just
didn't
kept,
teach
like,
the
yeah.
same day. Yeah,
Oh, that's
teaching at
dope.
the same day. So and then she came to my class, and then yeah, she works really hard.
Yeah, that's good. Dope, Luan. Keep going.
Shout out to Luan.
Shout out to JCVX
Yes.
for the media. That's dope. So yeah, like I'm so happy you've been able to teach people, and hopefully they keep going strong while you're away for a little bit.
Yeah.
I do want to touch on something. So, you have judged a bunch of battles. So, like we said, you judged Popping Nation.
Yeah.
And where else you judged? You've done Canberra, right?
Yeah, one time at Canberra. Thanks Project Beat Studio for having me there. Yeah.
And where else Canberra and
Canberra, Poppy Nation, and some uni battles. I
Okay,
think it's
yeah.
called Unification Day. Oh, that's my first.
Was it your
judge
first judge?
event in
Alright.
Sydney, Australia? I was actually subbing Keanu's judge because he was busy, so Jay just had
he's
me.
too cool, Keanu.
And
and
when how was judging your first comp in Sydney? What was the feeling?
When I was judging the
Yeah.
first comp in Sydney. Okay, so that was the Unification Day one. So, to be honest, I only had 1 to 2 times judge experience before I came to Sydney in China. So for me, it was still sort of new. So I found it out that judging the battle is actually more tiring than entering. the battle.
Mentally tired.
Mentally tired, yeah. And I have to try my very, very best to balance everything because I know I will have like the subconsciously the preference. So I need to consider a lot of things in my head when I judge. But it's a good way. I mean, it's a good experience to make my thoughts, make my concept to be more mature in dance.
Are you keen to judge more? Like, is it something that you enjoy doing, or you're like, no, I'd rather.
Yeah,
just
I'm
enter?
definitely enjoying now because I think I've been growing as well because I'm living in this good like community. So if I had more mature mindset of dance, so I'm keen to judge better as well.
Dope. That's dope. Now I want to touch on your record-breaking longest judge showcase in Australian history, as far as we know, of 7 minutes
7
and
minutes.
like 7 or 8 seconds here. Where did this? Was this planned? Was this like, you know what? I'm gonna go for a record here and just keep on going. What was the thoughts here?
Cool. So this is, as you said, it's a plan. It's part of my plan.
It was the plan. You want us to talk about it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
It's in the cards. All right.
So during that period of time, I was really into an EB style. I practiced really hard every day.
Here you are
CBM.
here behind us, getting down. Ooh.
So and the song just gave me specific feeling. Like I really want to just go hard on this song and then just show my dedication, and because this song every time just reminds me of EB's showcase.
Yeah.
So I want to just like as a challenge of myself to finish the whole song, and they're actually they have a shorter version of the song, but this is the extended version, or you call it a complete version. So I found it, and then also for me, it's like the battlers dances like 2 hours, 3 hours in the event. So for me, 7 minutes, it's nothing. So I just sort of just challenge myself. So that's sort of
Did they? I wasn't there, but I heard about it. It was fabled. Did they cut you off, or they went to the end of the song?
No, they let me finish everything.
Oh wow!
Let me finish.
They really just let you go for it.
Because I personally felt, because I was there, and then I was like, oh, this is a cool showcase. And I was like, Then everyone started looking at their watches.
Yes.
At what minute mark you reckon?
Maybe like three.
Yeah,
three minutes?
and then I heard some, because in this song there was like a couple of music break times,
Yeah.
and then people were just saying round two.
And I remember like Kai and I were like,
Yeah, it was Kai.
keep going,
I think it
keep
was
going.
It was him. It was him.
Were you getting tired at all, or you were fine?
I'm getting a little bit tired, like around like when it hits like 5 minutes or 6 minutes.
So the last 2 minutes was a stretch, huh? I think this guy on the side is filming.
Who?
So this guy, is he filming? I wanted to see if like by the
Probably.
4th minute mark he's like, "Ugh. Yeah, you know what? I'm running out of memory. No, I think he's texting now. He's like,
Record time. Well, that's the.
What comp was this? UTS?
It's straight from
Straight from the underground?
straight
Oh,
from
yeah.
the
I think I
underground.
skipped over that little bit. Oh, yeah.
We're starting again, yeah?
Oh, yeah. We'll be here for another 14 minutes. We're going again. Were you worried here that people wouldn't hire you again? Or or were you hoping like, well, people want to see these long showcases. I'll go for 8, then 9, then 10, and just keep it going?
I didn't really think that much. Yeah, at the moment I would just I need to finish this song.
Okay, we're at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Let's see what you're like at the 6 minute mark.
I took.
Oh, okay. I just went past it. Okay.
And then people saying just, take it off.
Okay, Adrian's loving it. Anthony's loving it.
Adrian was clapping for me.
Just going for it.
I was wearing the Soul Tram shirt on the day
Okay.
as well, and people started throwing their shoes, their hats.
There we go.
Adrian's in the background. Whoa, getting down. This is like record breaking for even like a Korean solo that would go on forever back in the day.
I wish there was a shot of the crowd.
Yes, I wish.
Okay, ready? We'll go right to the end.
Look, Antho just took the headphone like off. I was like, oh, this guy finally finished. Yeah, that was fun.
That's dope. That's dope. That's
Record to beat.
for sure. All right, Dennis, you get the next question while I get my questions out because like that was one of the main ones I wanted to talk about.
So Roger, how did you get into like martial arts?
Oh wow, good question. I think I always just have that thoughts in my head like when I was a kid, because like boys just easily got influenced by watching those movies, what martial arts movies and stuff. Well, for me particularly, I think I really got into Muay Thai because there was a Muay Thai movie, obviously.
Were you watching
Ong
Ong
Bak?
Ong. So I was like, wow, this is fantastic. I need to learn. So
I'm gonna break my TV back.
yeah,
Bow.
just be careful.
Oy.
So, but I didn't learn martial arts in China. I started learning in Sydney, actually, in 2018 on Valentine's Day.
Oh, was that a gift from someone?
I don't know.
A gift to yourself?
Yeah, maybe just for myself. So I started learning Muay Thai in 2018. Yeah, and then somehow I just found like that I'm more down to boxing.
Okay.
So I just start training boxing, and then the more I train martial arts, the more I feel it helps me a lot in terms of the dance as well and other aspects in life as well. So yeah, and I actually found they share really similar the mindset, the philosophy as well. Yeah, so
Any shout outs
Just
to your gym and your trainers?
oh yeah, for sure. Shout out to Team Zoo Boxing Club, and the biggest fight is coming. I think it's tonight.
It's tonight.
Yeah, good luck, team. And then shout out to Bondi Boxing Club as well, and also SRG Muay Thai gym. So these three gyms are the main one that I train my ass off, sort of. Yeah.
Oh, you did, man. We cannot see it on your Instagram and everything. You trained it for sure. So that's dope. And so, I mean, like, are you looking at fighting or not so much?
Yeah, I've thought about it actually. I was thinking about if I can get my PR when I come back, maybe I'll thought about some amateur fights in the future.
Sick. That
Do you
sounds
know
dope.
if there's a Muay Thai scene in China?
Surely.
Or is it
Surely.
more? Is,
Yeah,
or is
they
it
have
more?
sort of because recently we have Zhang Weili just won the UFC
Oh, yes,
featherweight title, and she's gonna fight Rose soon. So and also we have a few male UFC fighters representing China. So actually, in recent years, martial arts is getting more and more being like popularized in China as well. So people start to learning also like boxing, jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai.
Yeah, surely they have
So it's a good sign.
a
for
bit
me.
of everything.
Yeah.
And Roger, so like, what is your plans for your future with dance? Let's say, like, so what is there somewhere a battle overseas you really want to go to and represent,
Oh yeah.
or some teachers you want to learn from? So what's your plans?
Yeah. So for now, I've never been to LA. That's one of my biggest dream. So
Yep.
I definitely want to learn from OGs in LA, and I want to probably enter a freestyle session as well.
Okay, sick.
If there's a chance. And I've also I've never said this before. I'll just say it now.
Oh, exclusive one.
We'll be ready.
No.
Exclusive.
So I always wanted to enter Justibu with my teacher.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, so that's sort of one of my dream as well. So, but I'm heading back soon anyway, so I'll meet him in Changsha. So maybe I'll start training. And
I
then
think
with him. So.
I think Justib is finished, so we could find another one.
Oh, they're gonna redo it.
Are they gonna bring it back?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
damn.
think I just saw the news that Bruce posted.
You
So
you
they-
just they heard. You get that one. Get that one? Just they heard.
Yeah, like also, yeah, I just want to meet more people, meet more dancers around the world.
Dope.
Yeah.
That sounds sick. And so, future wise, you'd like to be based here, yeah, in Sydney.
course,
You want to come back here?
course,
Dope. Well, we're hoping you can come back here. That's for sure. Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
I got some.
will be back.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
will be back.
I'll be back. You gotta say it like Ani.
back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I got some quick fire questions I want to ask you as well.
Yeah.
Just a couple. We're not finished just quite yet, but
Okay.
I really want to ask these.
Yeah.
Like your favorite Australian food or a food that you really liked when you came to Australia that maybe you hadn't had before. I know you're in America and stuff, but was there something here in Australia that you had? Like a meat pie.
Probably like ribs and stuff.
Oh, ribs and stuff. Okay.
And lambs and also pancakes.
Oh,
and stuff.
ribs, lambs, and pancakes.
Yeah, I really love them.
You know what to get Roger, everyone. Ribs, lamb, and dessert pancakes.
Okay.
Yeah, very fresh. That's dope. I want to talk about your crew.
Oh, cool. Let's talk about
I'll do the other quick fire questions later.
Yeah.
I'll do your crew. So like, we got Underground Spin Boogz.
Boogz.
So how did this come about? Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So there was just one day I was training like regularly at Studio 2.5 and Co was training at Studio 3 because there's a like window we can see each other.
Yeah.
Like, between 2.5 and Studio 3. So I saw he was practicing his leg moves and ground moves. So I didn't say anything. I just sneakily opened that door and then went to Studio 3. I just let him finish his combos and then I started to throwing mine. And then we had a couple of round exchanges and Co would be like, oh yeah, you got ground moves, eh? I was like, you too, bro, you dope.
That's
And
cool.
that's basically how how we got the chemistry.
Yeah.
Then we start talking about, hey, we should come to train leg moves and ground moves every
sick.
Sunday.
Mm.
Like originally we didn't think about making a crew. We just thought about
Like
let's make it
just
like
training,
a training,
yeah.
like a training plan or something.
Mm.
Yeah, and then we did a couple of times, and then he mentioned that the crew concept. Oh, we should just make a crew.
That's cool.
So and then we had this thought.
And was Mackenzie already training with you guys?
Not yet.
Not yet,
So
okay.
yeah, so it was me and Kofus, and then we thought two people maybe sounds a little bit small. So we need maybe one more person. So we start to like scanning.
Yeah.
Who got good leg works?
Bleep, blorp, bleep, blorp, bleep.
Pretty much. And then we thought Mackenzie got pretty good leg work. So, and I had one day jamming at Studio 2.5 with Mackenzie as well. I did, Cole wasn't there, but I was there.
Yeah.
So I did pretty much the same way.
Oh, yeah.
We just didn't say anything, but exchange our leg works.
Sick.
Exchange ground moves. And then after that, we just asked Mackenzie, say, hey, we want to make a crew if you want to be in it. And
he was down.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And then that's how we made the crew.
That's cool. And like, how did these videos come out? You guys just wanted to make something to showcase all your skills, yeah?
Yeah, we want to make an official announcement.
Yeah, dope. And so this is, I can see it says here 2017.
17.
So you'd only been here 1 year, right? And you were making...
True.
Yeah, you'd only been here 1 year. And there's a
then
bunch of poppers here who've been here so many years and still don't make a crew. Make a crew. Just make one. Just do what Roger did. Oh, make one. Make a crew. Just make one.
And stick to your crew. Represent your crew.
Stick to it.
So who else was like, if Mackenzie said no, I don't want to be part of the crew, who was the next in line? Did you guys have in mind?
Should I say that?
Yeah, sure, why not? It's been ages ago. They won't be cut.
So we were thinking about Kevin Dyer as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's got his own crew now. It's all right.
Yeah, so that's all right.
He's going to be like, what? I could have been in USB? Oh, that sucks, man. I really wanted to be in USB, man. Oh, damn it.
So Kevin died.
Yeah.
And you just, what, because of his legwork, yeah? Or did you jam with him already and you made this connection?
A little bit, but not as much as with Co and Mackenzie. And we saw him. It's so dedicated into training like leg stuff and grammar stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Maybe Furious 5 acquired him to combat USB. They were like, you do the leg stuff, and then Jason will do the waving stuff. Lyndon will do the book stuff, and we got like all this. Will just
We'll
be
just
dope.
chill, dance.
Yeah, chill dance, everything. Maybe that's what happened.
He's like, oh, I heard rumors that USB's gonna take Kevin. Just take him before.
Yeah, let's grab. They can't be Furious 4. They keep changing the name all the time.
Exactly.
Has to be fun.
And you've had a dope connection with Jaya. I know Jaya will miss you while you're away for a little bit.
True.
Let's put Jaya this video on.
Big shout out to Jiggy Jaya.
Yeah, like you guys have made some dope videos. So check out. You guys can find them on the Instagram and YouTube. This one's just on YouTube. So some dope battles. Go.
Go for it.
No, because I'm gonna change the subject. So.
Okay. Because this video is probably one of the. I think this is the first video that we made. Me and Jaya, we shoot as a outside get down video, get down with the funk. It was really good. So it was actually really random. Somehow I just start jamming with Jaya at crossover downstairs because there's a little area. That's how our session started.
Yeah, sick.
And we found that it really helps us improve our dance. So we're just trying to when we found that it was helpful, we told each other, say, oh, let's just do it every week.
Yeah.
So and then I'm glad we kept doing it. So and then COVID hits, and then no more jamming like at crossover or either crossover downstairs. And then I found I have a balcony.
yeah. So the balcony was the spot.
The balcony thing came out, and then I just invited Jaya to my place like every week. We jam at the balcony, and then
because people who know you, they would know your balcony.
Probably
because so many of your clips for flavor of the month and everything.
I can see it right here.
Yeah, from my house you can see Roger's place.
From Jack's place, Jack can see what I'm doing every day.
I mean, this is a hired studio.
Yeah.
This isn't
this
this
is
in my house. This is all props. Now, I wanted to touch on, like you said, COVID hit. So what did you think of like all the online battles? To see like you've entered a lot of the flavor of the months and stuff. So what's obviously the vibe is different, but what's your take on the online?
So online battles definitely have heaps advantages and disadvantages. I mean, the benefits is like you just got connection so much quicker than in real life.
Yeah.
But like I said, the online battle, like when you record your set and when you battle, you have to focus on the camera for, I think, more than in real life, because you have to worry about if you're out of the camera or something.
Yeah.
And then you probably if the person who has like OCD like me. Just film like 20 times. Film 20 times for a set, and makes you feel really
not
tired.
one like me.
Yeah. And normally you will find the first set was the best.
Yeah, you'll be like,
You'd
damn, I just did all those.
Exactly. Become a stamina training.
But that's cool. I mean, it's been dope to see all of like the online stuff you've done. But let's talk about it because we just had Flavor of the Month.
True.
Well, Great 180s had
Great
Flavor of the Month. We all just joined in and watched it and stuff. So how was that all night at Crossover Dance Studio with the other guys?
Yeah, it was pretty tiring, but it's definitely worthwhile doing it because, all the Aussie boys who represent Australia just in the same room.
Yeah, mate. How you going? Ooh, we do that popping stuff. Yeah, mate.
So just like I said, when you have a team back you up, when you have a group, when you have a family, so everything becomes different, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
So
we were hoping that it was Australia versus Australia and just do a battle.
I know, you could have just done that. That would have been so dope.
That's our plan, actually. But
they would have been like, we're just going to use one camera for this one. Oh, you guys only have one camera set up anyway. Imagine if they were like, let's keep it. Do more rounds because we can actually see it.
Because
switching.
Because the distribution was really really interesting because two because me and Keanu on one side, and then
Yeah.
Semi-finals and all the way.
So are you still keen to do online battles or?
I might be, yeah, I might do it. Yeah, let's see how it goes though.
Yeah, yeah. But that's dope. And for the battle sense, like, would you judge online battles, or do you feel like it's too different?
Oh, I've never judged online battle before, so
So that would be
yeah.
something to do, which would be
I
cool.
might consider, but yeah.
Hey, let's touch on this. I've got a video here from
Oh,
you
right,
in
yeah.
Canberra.
That was my very first time. And
Yeah, so this is your first time in Canberra,
yeah, first time in
and
Canberra.
you're judging dope. So,
Yeah.
what was this battle, if you remember?
This battle called One More Round, if
Oh,
my
yeah.
memory was correct, and they were supposed to invite 7 judges because it was an open style battle,
Right.
but somehow they just got me there, and then
They were like 7. Just get Roger. Sick.
and then yeah, so I stayed there for like 2 nights.
That's cool.
Yeah. So 1 day for judging, 1 day for workshop.
Yeah.
So yeah, short but sweet.
Oh god, that was crazy.
And then it's really good to see Canberra brothers and sisters, like they're learning, and they're super dedicated and very hungry as well.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and the vibes is really, really good. So big shout out to Jackson and Melissa, and congrats both of you guys, because I just got a new baby.
Yep.
Got a baby.
I just met their baby the other day, so
Oh.
I'm sure they will appreciate that. He's already teaching you how to pop. Yeah, like waving. No, not yet. But yeah, that's dope. So like, it's dope. Did you get to go to Melbourne?
I went there by myself, but not for dancing, just for like traveling and.
But when?
I don't really remember.
It's probably
just
like early.
I think it was maybe 2018 or something, like just for traveling. Yeah, it was not. For
Melbourne.
dancing.
He just said you're not memorable. So come on, do better though. What happened? Why wasn't it memorable? What are you talking
Because
about?
Kevin was ready there.
I don't really remember.
Because Kevin's
I
there.
don't know. So I walked around.
I was just hanging out with friends because I wasn't really know like which
Yeah.
studio they're training at something.
And what about Queensland? Did you get to go to Queensland?
Oh, never. I'm king, but I'm king. Never get a chance to.
Okay, well, I'll ask this question then. I don't know why I'll ask it. Well, if you had to choose, you can take this however you want it with, like, you haven't been to Queensland, I know, but, like, maybe poppers-wise or just in general, what do you think is better, Queensland or Melbourne? Or Queensland or Victoria?
Like if I have to
You choose that, yeah. If I say, like, Adidas or Nike. Let's go with that first, Adidas or Nike.
Nike for sure.
Nike for sure. He's wearing Adidas socks right now. I
that's
believe that.
Because that's from like the voucher from.
No, I don't have to make it. What's SLG? And okay, so Queensland, Victoria.
Like before I came to Australia, do you
yeah.
mean?
Or
Or
right now.
Like now,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Hard to say. I mean.
Because you haven't been to Queensland. It just
Yeah,
doesn't
so
really work.
I don't know. Maybe Victoria. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Victoria. But definitely keen to visit like all the states in Australia. Because I've never been to Perth as well. I've never been to Tasmania.
Yeah, for sure. Need to like get around there. That would be cool. And so, what's your plan? We're gonna see you back here, you reckon?
Of course, I'll be back.
Yep.
Of course, I'll be back. So my plan when I head back is definitely gonna keep focusing on my dance and stuff, and also I have duty to take care of my family because I haven't seen them for
sure
3 years as well.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a lot of thing to do, a lot of thing to cope with, but I always believe like till we meet next time, we'll be stronger and stronger.
For sure. I mean, like, you're definitely part of the Sydney community.
Thanks.
You know, I'm really happy with how you blended in with everyone and just like made yourself a part of the community and not just come and done a little bit. And you like you know, we're
Yeah.
friends now, and you have so many friends here, which is super dope.
True.
What about
You
yeah.
made so many of these videos.
Yeah.
So many.
It's dope.
I've never seen it. You don't post? Do you post it?
Yeah, I posted it. You didn't. You didn't even. Pay attention.
Slack guy caught himself out.
Yeah.
What are some of your best memories from Sydney?
Wow, best memories. I think first of all, I would say establishment of my crew, and then well, basically just every day training with people, meeting people. That's already a good thing for me. Like keeps me happy.
Yeah.
And then also, I finished my master degree here. Sort of proud of myself because it was quite challenging.
Sort of, man. Congrats, bro. That's
Thanks,
dope.
bro. And also, even I'm heading back soon, but at least I've finished all the tasks that I have to do to be able to submit my PR application.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It was really struggle before, but yeah, let's see.
We just gotta see how it goes.
Yeah, see how it goes.
What do you have any advice for people from overseas coming here, trying to like get involved in the community?
Oh, yeah, cool. I mean, if anyone from overseas come to Australia and to dance, like if you want to dance with people here, jam with people here, that will be your biggest bless in your life.
Oh,
That's it.
be blessed. Be blessed.
That will be best thing you will ever experience in your life.
That's dope. And Dennis, do you have a question? I don't want to take up all the time. If you have some burning desire questions you have, let me check my list.
You can check your list, Jack. So, whatever happened to a Mrs. Soul Roger Boogz for the PR?
As I said, I was supposed to marry Ko.
Oh, okay.
Where you kill your mom?
Come on,
I
man.
was supposed to marry Ko.
Dang.
Ko just left me.
Ridiculous.
He's your crewmate as well. Jeez.
Yeah. Plus, like, I would just want to say, not always. Sometimes I consider myself like I have I have some duty to be the connection in between China scene and Australia scene,
dope.
and that's what I want to keep doing as well, and also maybe make it bigger in the future.
Definitely. Do you have some favorite dances in you? Let's say popping or not popping. Just some people who you were like, damn, these people dope. Obviously, like Jaya, Ko, Mackenzie.
Stale Biscuits.
I mean, Jaya's okay.
I really
Crazy.
love Bones, Jason Crazy Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite. And also all the EBs and Frank Boogie from Canada as well. And I also like, except EB's style, EB system, I also really love watching the Bay Area's people, the West Coast pop lock. I love watching them as well.
Yeah,
'cause-
dope.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Whose garage was this?
Oh, it's just a random place. Yeah, it's at a small lane. We just found a place like that.
Did the
So
owners
we
come out?
should do it.
Get out! Get out! What are you kids doing with this loud music?
Nah, video's dope. And what's your Instagram so people can
So
follow
my
you?
Instagram is just Soul Roger Boogz, no space.
Soul Roger Boogz. We'll
Soul
put that
Roger
in the
Boogz.
info below. But follow the bro Soul Roger Boogz. All right, good.
Good. Actually, did we discuss about how did he get his Soul Roger Boogz name?
Yeah, how did you get the Soul Roger Boogz name?
Right, cool. So I've been asking many times this question. I'll just say it one more time. So
On the record.
He's like, one more time and that's it. Never again. I ain't never gonna say. I'm never gonna give you the info.
So this is an interesting story. I had a previous English name when I was a kid, which is exactly as Mr. Poppin' Jack. So
Oh, you
my
got
previous
Jack?
English name
Poppin' Roger?
was Jack.
Oh, Jack.
Oh, what?
Soul
Yeah.
Roger.
When I was a kid, my English name was Jack.
Soul Roger.
Soul Jack
Jack
Boogz.
So Jack. So Jack
It's
Boogz.
funny. So, and then when I start popping, and then I know Zappa Roger, and he's definitely one of the greatest, talkbox player, and representing the funk, the funk age. So, for memory of Roger Troutman, so I take it Roger as my English name.
Oh, dope. That's
So
cool.
that's the reason for Roger.
Yeah.
And then So is because my teacher Jazzy J, because his dance name is Jazzy J, aka Boogz So Fire. Because I reckon, I'm not 100% sure, but I guess it's because there's a song from D Train, You're the One for Me. Is in the lyrics like my soul is on fire. So
Okay,
I
that's cool.
guess it might comes from that, but I'm not too sure. So I took the soul part at the front because that's just like I dance just not for other people. It's more importantly express myself.
Yeah.
So put at the front, and then Roger is the name. Boog is just simply the abbreviation of Boogaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just really dig Boogaloo style. Also like Boogie Boys and stuff. So that's how put it together becomes Soul Roger Boogz.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you for remembering to ask. I forgot.
Soul Jack Boogz.
Did you have any quick fire questions?
No, not really.
Okay.
Be safe.
Tomato or barbecue sauce? Tomato sauce or barbecue sauce?
I can eat both. I can have both.
You got everything. Adidas or Nike? Both.
No.
Popping or locking?
Nike.
Both.
No. Change another one.
Oh man.
Another one.
You like hot weather or cold weather?
Hot for sure.
Hot. Okay.
for sure.
Cool. Well, we got none. Come on.
Cats or dogs?
Cats or dogs?
100% dogs.
Dogs.
I'm a dog person.
Dog person. Okay. Soccer or basketball?
Basketball.
Basketball. Okay. Here we go. Ladies, write all this down so when you see Roger, you know, like, oh, I saw the basketball the other night. I was watching with my dog wearing Nike. I'm like, oh, really?
With some pancakes?
I've got pancakes,
pancakes and
lamb and ribs at
ribs.
home if you want some of that. You're like, oh, okay, cool.
God.
Yeah. Well, Roger, I just want to say thank you so much for coming to Sydney, and
Thank you so much, John.
bro, it's been a pleasure having you here, and you're gonna be back soon. That's for sure.
Sure. Thanks, Dennis.
Oh, yes.
Any last words you'd like to say to the viewers?
Maybe I wanna give some like my thoughts to the new generations in Sydney scene. I think
One sec. Before I just do it like that. Closer.
doesn't have to be.
No, it's just more I'll focus on you
Alright.
rather than I'm in
So
it too.
for me, it's like when I start teaching more in Sydney, I feel like I have more responsibility and more duty to spread this type of art, spread the culture to students, to next generation, more than just skills. But obviously, in normal teaching class, regular teaching class, we've only got 1 hour, so it's more like movement based, skill based. You can't really tell much about the culture, the history behind the moves, but as I've seen many people, like they train really hard for winning, like they want to win the battle, like train hard for winning the battle. I mean, it's a type of mindset I understand, but I just wish new generations could, while they training, while they taking class, they could do more research behind the culture and then find the root reason, like of dance. Like always ask yourself, like why you dance, like if you love it or not, or if you just wanna, have the moves. Like I think it's important to figure out why first, and then you will get what you want. For me, for myself, it's like I found the reason why I dance. So like I love it. So I think then that's how I think I got improved from 2019 to 2021. I mean, like, you can always improve your foundation, you always improve your skills, but yeah, for dance wise, it's something more than that, I think. Yeah, and be happy with your craft as well. Like, sometimes I see people struggling. I mean, if you're struggling with the dance itself, if you're struggling, then maybe pause it and then ask yourself why you're struggling and why you doing this. Like, if you're not happy with it, if you're not having fun with it, then yeah, you have to think about it. So from the point of view that people want to improve themselves, I think this is probably the realest thing I could give to next generation. Thank you. Thank you, Jake.
The crowd goes wild. Dennis has one more quick
let's go.
question.
Okay,
Jin.
Tell us about your call out with AK Kin.
Oh.
Yeah.
AKA Kin called out.
Yeah, I called him out in a battle. Well, it's simply just because I thought I definitely deserved the win. So yeah, I think I could just call him out. Yeah, it's very simple. Like, I've never met him before, but I just normally, I mean, I could accept the loss if I think if I don't think that I like if I think like my opponent like did really well, like did actually better than me, because when I battle people, I'll watch my opponent as well. Like, I know some people probably just don't just like that mocking around, but I'll watch my opponent. I just personally think in that round I definitely took it.
I can't even remember who was that against.
Oh, I battled Zayn.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say me. I was like, I don't remember. I don't remember anything. My memory's so bad. Okay, it was against Zayn. Okay, I have to.
Is there footage of that, Jack?
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's on YouTube.
I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, guys. We'll just watch it a little
in
bit,
the background.
Okay? We'll just put it in the background.
Yeah, because when
For context.
when you called out, it was he was upset or like
Yeah, I have to.
Keep talking.
he was like kind of like, oh, you know, like, and
You need to go to
the
What battle was it?
Funk You Up.
Oh, Funk You Up.
I think it's
was Funk You Up. So it
Kevin
was
Nice even.
it was it did
Yeah, it's in
actually, like, I remember when it happened, I was like, oh, but Roger, I'll have to talk to you about it, and we never did.
Oh, you can
Yeah,
talk about it now.
we're talking about it now. So my question has always been, okay, it's you could have caught him out. Yeah, I don't mind you calling him out. It was just the let me.
Oh, we'll wait. We'll wait, Dennis.
Yeah,
We'll wait. Oh, you ready? Okay.
yeah. There we go. So the
Oh, there I am. Look, I don't know why I don't remember. I'm right behind.
you got scared.
No, I have bad memory.
Was watching too many battles.
Yeah, so my question was, okay, the call out was fine. Like, to me, it was fine. I was explaining to a lot of people, the call out was fine. It was just the timing wasn't correct. for it.
True. Yeah, I know that now. Like,
Yeah.
after that, like, I talked to Kevin a lot, and I said, yeah, I know I could have done better. Yeah.
I got mad at you. I remember getting mad at you because I was like, bro, you should have called him out in the break, because the break we had so much more time, because you could have done more than one round. Because when you guys did one round, I was like, ugh. But if you called him out in the break, it could have been like, let's go. And there was at least like 5-10 minutes, and you guys could have done bum, 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 bum.
True.
But next time,
Yeah, because when I watched it, I was like, okay, he said only how many, 1 or 2 rounds.
I think it was
Just one
round.
just one round. One round. Yeah, so just one round, and then I was watching you. You were like, okay, you wanted to go more.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then for me, it was, as a viewer, I'm like, man, if
I want
this,
more.
I want more, but this is not the right time, you know, because they have a schedule to run. But if you did in the ciphers, maybe 3-4 rounds,
Yeah.
and then
That would have been dope.
yeah, for him, I reckon, because he's been maybe shocked at first, and then if he did a few more rounds, that would have I guess kind of light him up a little bit as well.
But it it becomes like I only have to do one round.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For him, his day, it's like, I'll just do one round. I'm not saying he didn't try. I don't even remember, but in my head, it's like, I just got to do one round. And then, it can't be like that. That proper exchange. It's like these battles is not real battles. This is a contest. But like, there's not that exchange that would be dope to see between two high level poppers. But
yeah, I was a bit just too hyped at that time. I was like, I just want to call him out.
Yeah. At least you just didn't go up and knock him out or something. At least you were just like, let me battle him, man.
Because like
Let me battle him.
I was talking to Kevin. I think Kevin said that he was Kin was upset. Well, I think he was upset.
It was a plus, so confused plus a little bit.
Yeah.
So
So it was because when you call out someone, it's always that the initial interpretation is always like a negative connotation to it because drama, and the reason and because in your case, he judged like what you thought wasn't correct.
Wasn't correct. Yeah.
So it made everything seem more controversial than what it is. And then for Kin, he's probably like, well, that is like, I just voted that, and then he called me out, and you get that spiraling misinterpretation.
They just had that big thing at that breaking battle, right? Where they had the judges were called out. Did you guys see that?
Not really.
Well, what is it?
What are you talking about? I think I sent it to you.
I have bad
like
memory.
Flea Rock was called out with a bunch of
Oh,
other,
yeah. That's right.
and then they were saying like, and then everyone was talking about like, what does it prove if you call out the judges and this and that? But it's like, it's fine, but you got to call them out in the right time, and when's the right time? And it's like always. So yeah, because a lot of times we get told, like, it seems to be the thing to be like, you don't like it, call out the judges, call out the judges. But it's like, when? It's like, yeah, but we should be able to do it whenever. But there's a schedule, and there's always like
the schedule.
This and that.
Yeah, especially if it's like a limited time hire and anything strict timing, and if it goes over, then it's your fault that the vet ran late and they have to pay extra. Are you gonna pay the bill for it?
I guess there's so many blah blah blahs. But yeah, anything else? Now that you remember that one.
That's all I think. I read in your book here, in your book, like my first impression of you. Did you read it?
Oh yeah.
Say?
You told me more than once already.
What did it say?
About
Tall.
that thing.
Yeah. Well, I just wrote like I remember the first time you were like
Yeah,
you
I
started
was asking
teaching.
Dennis,
Yes.
like the teaching stuff.
I just remember just that. The teaching pretty much he wanted to teach. I was like in my head, nah, he shouldn't be teaching. He just arrived.
You know what? Actually, it's a misunderstanding because I wasn't looking for teaching at that time.
Yeah.
There was a Chinese studio.
Yeah.
They asked me to teach popping there.
Which studio is it?
It's like
OZ?
No, it's like really small. It's called some Royal Dance like studio.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
At
Royal
Sussex
Dance.
Street.
Yeah.
So they asked me to teach, but they didn't give me any like further information. So when I met Dennis, I asked him about the teaching price and stuff because I want to know like the data.
Yes.
As a reference.
Yeah.
So that's because I know Dennis is one of the OG here, so he might.
He knows who I am.
So Dennis might knows the market, the data and stuff. So I can get all I need is the information. Like if I teach, how much I will get paid. But I wasn't asking, like, can I teach here? So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
but
I just need the data.
Yes, but I did get the impression that you are asking to teach. I mean, you had the intention to teach.
Right.
So I was like, okay, you're a bit new to the community. You have to
just arrived here.
But then as it went on, it was like, okay, Jack got you to sub his Wollongong class one time. Yeah, that was like sub this class.
Yeah, I subbed class.
You subbed this class Wollongong.
Yeah, I think it's same as the one I did yesterday. It's like Monday class.
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't remember what you guys talked
I remember like
you covered my class the other night. Was there another time?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's the same. I'd have the same night.
Because I remember when I saw that, and then I saw you hanging out with people. I was like, okay, he's
alright.
He's alright. He's alright. He's you are meeting people. You are making friends. You're not like, I also want to make money, and I'm the best, and I'll just go teach, But you like making friends, hanging out, pushing people, pushing people to train better, to get better. And I was like, okay, I'm cool. And that's why we got you to judge. I was happy for you to judge Popping Nation.
I was super surprising as well when you asked.
Because when I asked you, I was happy. I was like, oh,
my face was like, huh?
You were satisfied what my criteria is, to have.
Satisfied the OG.
Yeah. Yeah. So it all worked out, and now you're leaving now, and I'm like, that's a big void into
It's
the
not
community.
goodbye. It's see you later. It's
Just take
Yeah,
it
see you
as a
soon.
long holiday.
Okay.
For me.
It's
Long
to see
holiday.
you soon. Yeah.
Yes.
Big shout out to Ashley here because she kept telling me, Roger, you're just going for a long holiday, so you'll be back. So
Shout out to Jack. I'm just saying see you later. I'm not.
Shout out to
you're not
Jack.
even going anywhere. What are you talking
But
about?
it's the end of this chapter.
I'll just see you later.
You could say that, yeah.
Yeah. You come back, you could be like fully buff or like big long beard.
Maybe you'll be judging Justabu, and
Yeah.
Justabu will come here and be like, "Yo, Roger used to live here." Really? Yeah. Ask him. Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna call out the judges. I'm gonna call out Roger.
Yeah, we come down flying over like 10 years time. He's like, this guy from China is like world famous. And then all these.
I have no doubt Roger's gonna be famous in China for sure. Roger's gonna be like, yeah, you'll be over there, and be like, bang bang, that's it.
I know this person. I know this person.
When I go over there, they'll be like, name Jack. Who's list under? Roger. Oh, you know Roger? Oh, how? It's a long story.
It's
You
a
listen
long
to him straight. Roger. Oh. Soul Roger Boogz. Yeah, Soul Roger. Oh my god. So that's it, man. That's it. That's the one.
Are your friends in China excited that you're coming back?
I don't know much, but there's one person, actually, one of my friends who met Jack before in Korea. His name is Sawadika.
Sawadika.
Yeah. So he's active in Shanghai now. So I might gonna build some sort of connection with him.
Dope.
So yeah. Wanna
Super
go
dope.
back.
Any more, Jack?
No, I'm good, man. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here, man. We get great to talk and chill. With
Gonna
you guys.
represent Sydney when
For
I
sure.
go back to China.
For
And
sure.
wherever, yeah, I'll represent Sydney always.
Yep.
Okay.
Wearing all blue. Australia call it, baby.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. And this is Dennis.
Thank you, Dennis.
Jack and Dennis.
Thank you.
Big thanks, Soul Roger Boogz.
Thanks, bro.
Big appreciation. Much love.
My pleasure.
All right, everyone. This was Soul Roger Boogz episode of
I don't know.
the Popcast. We can't remember which number we'll post.
We're almost
it
10
down
years
below.
now. Almost 10 years.
What? Popping.
Podcast. Yeah.
Really? Almost 10 years of podcast.
I'm pretty
from
sure
us.
almost 10 years.
Please remember to like, share, subscribe.
And what's that? Click the.
Yep.
I don't know.
Click all the links and whatever. You can
support-
follow me at Instagram, Poppin' Jizak. Instagram,
Roger Boogz.
Soul Roger Boogz. Instagram,
Dennis
Cool.
dot cool.
Dot cool.
Dennis
this-
Has
dot
to
cool.
be the dot. And make sure you follow Poppy Nation as well.
Yeah, Popping Nation. Shout out to everyone who came to the last event. I really wanted to talk about Master of
we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about
yeah,
it.
let's
I
get
don't
back
mind,
into it.
I don't mind.
Just quickly.
There we go. There we go.
Well, we can put this part in that part, right?
Uh,
Yeah, you can put this part in that part.
more editing, but
You can put this part in it. And just quickly, I want to touch on Masters of Isolation. You went from going through the prelim all the way to being our master of the day. How did that feel?
Wow, I mean, definitely feels very great. Feels good.
Yeah.
Because that's actually legit my very first time popping one-on-one wing.
oh, it is.
So
That's crazy.
And
Okay.
it's been
Dope.
14 years. That's my
That's
first
dope.
one.
And that is a well-deserved win.
Thank you, bro.
That's so well-deserved. How many sets did you do that day?
I think nearly 25.
25.
My bad. But
That's
dope,
alright,
because we got to
that's
see you dance.
Yeah, it was really good, and as we all know, that's the very first real life battle after quarantine.
So that's
and
something to
COVID.
remember for sure.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite battle of the day?
Wow. Yeah, I reckon maybe the one against Jason.
Oh, okay, cool. In the final.
In the final group,
Sick.
final.
Mm.
Yeah. And also, the exchange with Respect as well. Yeah.
Sick battle. Sick
Shout
battle.
out to DJ Keanu and DJ Jiggy Jaya.
Yeah, you went hard, man. Every round it was like you were putting it all on the line and
Yeah.
you gave it your all.
Yeah, and I also really enjoyed it as well. Like, except for when hard, I also enjoyed myself.
Yeah. It didn't look like you were just
trying.
So you were
hard.
like, you know, feeling it. I mean, like Jaya and Keanu played good music, so like that helps, of course.
Of course, yeah. And it's also great to see the new faces coming into the battle, and then some of them like really impressive, and yeah, so.
And
Such
Luan
a
did
dope
super
team.
dope.
Oh yeah,
Luan
Shout
killed
out
it.
to Luan again. Oh yeah, her name is Luan. Sorry,
Luan.
It's not Luan.
Luan.
a
We just say
French-
Luan.
French pronunciation. Yeah.
Luan.
And also a few people would you mind me mentioning?
Yeah, because we can just cut it out. if something wrong.
Jack can cut it out, yeah.
Mention what?
Oh, I just want to like say like give props to some. Like,
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I just want to give props
all the
to
props.
give all the props to people who came to Massive Isolation, and especially like I know some people being like training harder and improving, maybe a little bit in a slower speed than other people, but finally when I see them in Massive Isolation, they really got me, like really surprised me. Like I'd say Annie, Mina, Mabel, Celia, Sylvia, and there's people.
Damn, all the girls killing it, right? Well, you said all girls, so I'm just saying, like, that's dope.
Of course, like
she
girls
her
kill-
fresh.
Yeah, fresh, really good. Yeah.
Do you have a question about the day?
Well, what kept you up to reach that 25? Did you had like a
Yeah, list of moves.
list
so
of
1
moves?
to 25,
Yeah.
Or
Did you like?
was it just the music moving the body?
Good question. I have to bring back to the thing we talked about before, the martial arts stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I sort of have that type of martial arts mindset in my head. I just, when I have a challenge,
Yeah.
I always just tell myself if I can handle it in martial arts training,
You
and
can
then I
handle
should be handling it in any other aspect.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
so
put
true.
that in my mind. So I just tell myself, because sometimes during the rounds, like a couple of rounds, I do feel very tired as well. I just tell myself, just don't think too much. Just
move,
let the music
yeah.
takes me. See what happens.
That's dope.
So yeah, so that I didn't plan any specific moves. It just came within, like when I feel yeah. And I do had a lot of like surprising moves like that I've never done before. Like sometimes the best state is you bite yourself.
Yeah.
When you watch the video, back. It's like how did I do that?
Yeah. Like, that's the one thing I love about like battles and stuff. It just pushes you to a level you didn't know you had.
Yeah.
And you all of a sudden you're doing a move that you didn't know you could do, and
Yeah.
obviously that comes with all the training, right? Train,
Yeah, that's the
practice,
base. Yeah.
and then you have that base. So then you just, all of a sudden you're doing something. Oh my god, this is great.
Yes,
So
yes.
So it's not unfamiliar like the movement, but like
it's not like you're just cold, no training, and you go in
Yeah.
there and try to do. You got to keep it going, right? You good?
I got one more.
Yeah, let's go.
So you had your last crossover class.
Ah, yeah. People will be like, "You guys didn't even talk about crossover." Dang.
So you had your last crossover class.
Yeah,
Technically not your last class in Sydney.
Yeah.
So your last Roger class. How were you expecting that many people?
So,
to,
for context, people,
Yep.
we
Bum
a bunch
rushed.
of the Sydney poppers bum rushed the class while he
Yeah.
was teaching. I think you had 9, ended up being like 35 or something.
Yeah.
So what was that feeling like when everyone
super
came in?
surprising, super like thankful, because they just planned very well. Dennis planned very well. Jack planned very well, and all the the receptionists planned very well. When they took the door off, and then Mino told me that it's because Jay has a cakewalk class later. There will be a bunch of students.
Because they told us we were waiting in the stairwell hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, we took the doors down. I was like, what did you say? Did you does Roger know already? Oh my god, it's over. It's ruined. It's ruined. But you didn't know, right?
I didn't know. And Jaya almost like.
God.
What did he do?
The night
He
before.
said, "I'll see you tomorrow."
Yeah. He said, "See you tomorrow."
To who?
I was like, huh?
Oh, to you.
Yeah, because
Oh.
he's left his charger at crossover, so he gave me a call, and then after that he was like, "All right, thanks, bro, for keep me find my charger." So I'll see you tomorrow. Eh? I was like, huh?
Jaya.
That's one reason why I didn't go to the all-night crossover yet, because I would be tired and I'd be like, "Oh man, you got your class tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna surprise you." Oh no, too early. So I didn't want to go that far.
So it was I think Mabel and Annie.
Mabel, thank you.
Annie organized the main organizer. I just spread the rumor of you leaving, even though you told me not to.
Don't tell anyone. Not don't tell anyone, just don't tell anyone. Yeah. Thank you, Mabel and Annie, for organizing and preparing the gift for me.
Yeah,
I did
a lot of
cry.
hard work.
I did cry after
He said,
watching.
I swear.
I did cry after watching it.
It was
Were you watching?
Looking at the words.
Oh,
that
right,
okay.
right.
wrote it down for me.
I thought someone made a video I haven't seen yet. Okay.
It was what was your? Because I watched there was like a video of you stretching and you're like, oh, many people, but you kept it professional. You had a smile. You just kept doing the warm up.
Yeah. I have to hold myself, not being too freaking out.
Well, not like Charlene. When we did it for Charlene, she just cried straight away.
Really?
But we were hiding behind the curtains.
We were hiding behind the curtain and we all just come out.
Oh.
But there was too many people for you on.
Yeah,
Sorry,
there was-
Charlene. We just and Charlene was a little bit drunk, so maybe that's why.
And we tried to dress like you as well. And
Did you notice that at the start?
I only noticed that when the class is finished.
Yeah.
Because I was just focused too much on the
Yeah.
class and stuff. But yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you.
I feel kind of sorry for the people who didn't know what was happening.
Yeah, the people in class like,
Oh yeah, there were two new people.
Oh dear.
I thought I knew. On the
Absolute
side, right?
beginning on the
They
side.
saw us downstairs. And then I think they saw us in the stairwell. No, but they saw us downstairs and they were like, who are these people? Like, wait. Okay, well, crossover, maybe give them a free class. Because we had a lot of distractions from everyone being like, yeah,
Ooh, oh,
yeah. But, and Bomb
that was a beginner class.
That was beginning.
Oh dear, I was struggling.
Okay, so I'll have to say a little bit on this because my students have been coming to my class very consistently. So I'm slowly just pushing them. So you
Okay.
can actually say that it's a bit intermediate class already.
Okay, so your beginner student class became
Slowly became.
your students became from beginner to intermediate. They grew.
From little things, big things grow. All right, good.
Oh, good.
Good.
All right, I'm gonna clap, and you can put this on the end of what I said before, with the almost 10 years deep.
Did you say that?
Yeah, you talked about it when I said, all right, follow the Instagrams, blah blah blah. blah.
Oh,
Anyway.
okay.
All right, so this was the Soul Roger Boogz Popcast. Big thanks for Dennis Cool, Pop and Jack, and
So Roger Boogz.
yeah, it's been done. Oh, sorry, Roger.
Sorry.
Are you saying something?
No.
I didn't want to cut you off.
I just want to say big thanks.
Big thanks
Again.
to you too, bro. Thank you. Yeah, so make sure you follow Soul Roger Boogz on Instagram.
Can-
Jizak,
Dennis
Dennis.cool.
It's like the full stop.
Like,
they know.
Yeah.
like, share, subscribe,
And,
show some love.
Subscribe to our Patreon. We don't have a Patreon.
Oh, now we gotta make a Patreon. we should make a Patreon. But big thanks to Soul Roger Boogz. Hope you enjoyed this episode and many more to come. So stay tuned.
Many more.
Stay tuned.
Oh, jeez.
Peace.
Yeah. See you guys.
It's Fresno out. No animation it out. Just Fresno.
I was looking. I was like mirror. Okay. Fade to black.
That was so good, man. Good to talk. Yeah, that's
Thanks,
fun,
Dennis.
man.